What's up, YouTubes? Welcome to Hot Trades. Happy Wednesday, March the 24th. So, as you guys know, GameStop reported earnings yesterday after the close, and the market isn't exactly thrilled about the report. So, the stock is down about 15% here in pre-market. It's looking to open up. So, we're flushing quite hard here in pre-market. So, the stock is looking to open up about 15% down to around the $153 level. So, the market isn't excited about the report, but my question for this video is, should we be looking to buy the dip from this drop? Is this a gift from the GameStop gods, from the stock market gods? Should we be looking to buy the dip? So that's my question for this video. I have a few articles to go through. Let's actually go through and find out how these guys actually perform. Let's take a look at the report. So I have a few articles that I want to go through with you guys to see how the company actually did, and then I'll also be doing a little bit of technical analysis, so taking a look at the chart, see if we can get any clues from the chart as to what direction this stock might continue in, if we can find any key levels on the chart. I'll also be taking a look at AMC, just because AMC is obviously going to be affected by the GameStop move. So I'm going to do a little bit of technical analysis on AMC as well, see if we can get any clues on the AMC chart as well. So let's start off by taking a look at the report. So GameStop said it would focus on accelerating its digital transformation after reporting fourth quarter results that fell short of Wall Street expectations. The company reported a Q4 non-GAAP EPS of 1.34 on revenue of 2.12 billion, compared with consensus estimates of for EPS of 1.35 on revenue of 2.21 billion. Comparable store sales grew 6.5% compared with consensus for a 4.7% rise and a 24% decline in the prior quarter. Gross margin declined 610 points from the prior year, driven by an expected mix shift towards consoles that carry a lower gross margin. The company said e-commerce sales increased 175% and represented 34% of net sales in the fiscal 2020 fourth quarter versus 12% of net sales in fiscal 2019 quarter. Shares of GameStop initially rose and then fell 5% in after hours trading. So that was yesterday. GameStop captivated the world's attention earlier after tussle between the short sellers and retail traders on Reddit. Reddit intensified since the start of the year. The stock is up 900% following several positive updates, including the appointment of Chewy founder CEO Ryan Cohen to the board and a slew of senior management changes amid a move to speed up the company's transition into technology and e-commerce. Looking ahead, GameStop said it has made a strong start to 2021 as February comparable store sales increased 23%, led by continuous trend in global hardware sales. So this is a quote from the CEO. As we look ahead, we are excited by the opportunities that are in front of us as we begin prioritizing long-term digital and e-commerce initiatives while continuing to execute on our core business during the emerging console cycle. Our emphasis in 2021 will be on improving our e-commerce and customer experience, increasing our speed of delivery, providing superior customer service, and expanding our catalogs. So that's a quote from George Sherman, GameStop Chief Executive Officer. So I have another article here that I want to go through. So GameStop falls as management avoids questions after Q4 results miss. So GameStop missed Q4 estimates but reported strong comp sales in early Q1, cut its debt, and named a new COO. GameStop GME stock turned lower as management abruptly ended a post-earnings conference call. So blah, blah, blah. I'm going to skip that. Analysts see, so this was the estimate. This was what the analysts were expecting that the company, how they were expecting them to do. Analysts see earnings climbing 15% to $1.46 per share as revenue rises 2.2% to 2.24 billion, according to Zacks Investment Research. Same-store sales are expected to climb 8.1%, according to consensus metrics results. So these are the actual results. We've gone through this already, but we're going to go through it again. Results: EPS of 1.34 on revenue of 2.12 billion, as the number of stores dropped 12%. Same-store sales grew 6.5%. Global e-commerce sales soared 175%. Gross margin shrank to 21.1% from 27.2% a year ago, due to a shift towards lower margin consoles amid the launch of new consoles, increased freight and credit card fees from e-commerce sales, and broader promotions. Overall debt was reduced by 57 million, and the company had 635 million in cash, up from 513.5 million a year ago. We are off to a strong start in 2021. Blah blah blah. Skip that. We went over that already. After the report, management held a conference call for just 20 minutes without saying much that was new, and didn't take any questions. The company also named Jenna Owens as CEO. She previously worked as the director of distribution and fulfillment at Amazon, with stints at Alphabet, Google, and Honeywell. Earlier Tuesday, GameStop announced that Frank Hamlin, its chief customer officer, will step down on March 31st. Last month, Jim Bell, GameStop's chief financial officer, announced he was leaving the company on March 26th. The departures come as activist investor and Chewy co-founder Ryan Cohen pushes for GameStop to revamp its business model and add more offerings online. Stock shares gave up late to fall 10% after closing down 6.55%. Blah blah blah. Skip that. GameStop soared late in January. Blah blah blah. So we're gonna skip all of that, and then I have let me see. Among other stocks in the Reddit rally, AMC sank 14% and blah blah blah. Okay, so that's not important. And then I have a quote here from Seeking After that I want to go through. So since this quote is from not sure who this quote is from, but it doesn't matter. Since January 2021, we have been evaluating whether to increase the size of the at the market program, and whether to potentially sell shares of our Class A common stock under the increased ATM program during the course of fiscal 2021, primarily to fund the acceleration of our future transformation initiatives and general working capital needs, GameStop wrote in a SEC filing. So they're looking at possibly doing an offering, right? So that's what all this means. That's a little bit scary, just because in the earnings call as well, they didn't actually come out and say, okay, this is when we're doing the offering. We're looking to do this. They didn't take any questions about the offering. So this could potentially be dangerous, right? So they could possibly do an offering around $100, and then the stock just falls from there. So there are a lot of question marks around this. They could do an offering whenever they'd like. And then I have one last quote here. So this is from Walter Bloomberg on Twitter. GameStop says it is continuing to suspend guidance at this time. So they didn't quite give a guidance on what they're looking to do, what their future plans are. But as we know, they're looking to move into more e-commerce and things like that, less hardware. So I'm going to read a few comments from this on Twitter. So at this time, Stonks. So this is from Stonks' account. At this time, he thinks that's funny. AS thinks this is bullish. Ali G thinks no offering. Imagine it goes up initially. So Sam thinks guidance estimate is too high, will blow people away. Perhaps that's why. So he thinks the guidance is going to be too high. So David thinks, which is okay. He thinks no guidance is okay. Guidance is for lazy investors. Analysts should do their own jobs. And then one last one, GME to the moon. So let's take a look at the chart for GME, just to see if we can get any clues as to what direction this stock might continue in. So quickly close this, clean this up. blah blah blah. So GameStop is looking to open up, as we mentioned before, down 15% right here, 15.49%. So just we're looking to open up, as you can see right here, we're looking to open up just below resistance right here. So this around this 156 $57 level. So we have resist, we had support right around this level, so we're looking to open up right below it, and that's possibly going to become resistance. So my only concern for this is people are going to look at this as the earnings results or the reason why the stock is performing poorly. But if we go back a few weeks, a few days, so all the way back here, so we tested this high right here at 340, let's say $349. After that, we've just been falling ever since, right? So for a few weeks now, we've just been going down. So that's my only concern, is that this isn't really new. It's the stock has only already been going down before this earnings report came out. So we tested the all-time highs all the way around the $500 level. So and then ever since, we've just been going back down. So we try to come back up all the way to $349 and failed there. So my concern again is that we're just going to be slowly sliding down and going down. So that's my only concern for the stock. But the key levels that you should be paying attention to if you're looking to buy the dip are, so first off, we had this $156.57 level that it's looking to open up just below, and then we also have the 50-day moving average. So the 50-day moving average is right around $122. So that could be a possibly entry level if we keep sliding down, but we might just open up and then bounce, right? So the levels I'll be paying attention to on the downside again are the 50-day moving average, which is around this $122 level. That should be able to hold, I think. And then if that doesn't hold, watch out for $100, right? So $104 if the 50-day moving average doesn't hold. And then on the upside, so this level that we're paying attention to right here, so we're looking to open up again above, right below this $157 level. If we get back above this level, we could possibly come back all the way down to all the way up to $193 on the upside, and then we could possibly look into reclaim the 10-day moving average, which is around the $220 level. So these are the levels I'll be paying attention to. Let's take a look at AMC, just because, as we know, it's going to be affected by this move as well. So AMC, it's looking to backtest the it's looking to, oh wow, it's, so when I looked at this previously earlier in the pre-market, it was actually red. So it's looking to trying to open up green. So that's a good sign. So there's an uptrend right here that I put. So this uptrend, we came back and tested this uptrend yesterday, and we're still hovering right around this level. So for today, the level, as long as we close above $160, 150, 100, why am I saying $100? I think I'm affected by the GME chart. So this is AMC. As long as we close today above $10.50, this uptrend should hold. And then for the key levels I'll be paying attention to are, so this uptrend, obviously that's what I'll be paying attention to. And then for another few key levels, we have this level right here at $10, and so this level right here is $11 actually. So $11 for this first level right here, and if we can close above that, that's a really good sign. And then the next level I'll be watching above $11 is all the way up to $12.44. So again, please be careful if you're looking to get into trade these stocks. I feel like it's gonna be a really volatile day, especially for AMC and GME, just because of the earnings results, and people are still trying to digest these moves just to get a feel of what this all means. So please be careful if you're looking to trade this. Please have a plan if you're looking to get into AMC or GME, just because again, these stocks are really volatile and they move really quickly. And yeah, so if you have any questions about what I covered in this video, please let me know in the comment section. If you're looking to get into this, please let me know in the comment section as well. Okay, let me know your predictions, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.